Have you heard about Anchor? It is the easiest way to start a podcast. Let me explain. It is free and has creation tools to help you record and edit from your phone or computer. Anchor will also distribute your podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and many more. Plus, you can earn money with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to get started. So what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Welcome to Get Ready for the Dress. This is Coach J. I am so excited to have you here with me, going through this journey. We're going to laugh, we're going to cry, we're going to have fun right here in this safe space, empowering each other, inspiring, elevating. We're going to grow together right here. Whatever dress you may be facing, you're getting ready for. It could be a marriage, it could be a divorce, it could be singleness, whatever it is, we're going to experience it together. So thank you for joining me at Get Ready for the Dress. Hey, Get Ready for the Dress listeners. This is Coach J here. I have an awesome guest here today. She's a powerhouse. She's a power lifter, professional. She just had a mock meet on Saturday, and she broke her PR. She did a 380 squat, 225 bench, that's a PR for her, and a 380 deadlift. She is on the horizon for the next big name you're going to hear and see in the powerlifting industry. So stay tuned.
Punk. My profession is a clinical research analyst, and my hobby is powerlifting.
Well, thank you, Lakeisha, for sharing that. So my very first question to you is tell us, what is powerlifting? What is powerlifting?
Powerlifting is a strength and conditioning sport. So it's more of a weight strength sport where you more focus on how much strength you can gain and how much weight you can lift versus how your body looks and versus bodybuilding. So powerlifting is more about the three major lifts, which is back squat, bench, and deadlift, and trying to get as much strength to lift as much weight as possible.
Okay. Thank you for that. So tell us your best lift. What was your best lift?
My best lift would be my deadlift at 405.
405. Okay, 405. How did you feel when you did the 405 for the first time?
Awesome.
How long did it take you to work on getting to 405?
I've been trying to get a year, I guess. I've been trying to get 405 for all of last year.
Okay, good. So what lift have you had to do the most work on?
Back squat.
Where are you at with your back squat now?
I'll know my max on the 20th. But right now, my max is probably like 370. I feel a lot better with my back squat, but it varies depending on the day and if my hips want to work and I get down low enough to hit depth. So, yes.
Okay. So how long you been a power lifter?
3 years.
3 years. In your first year, what was your stats?
My first year, I don't know my stats. I probably was 5th in Texas for masters. My first year, I know my numbers was, my back squat was 292, my bench was 200, and my deadlift was 315. But I don't know where I ranked my first year.
Okay, that's fair. What about your second year?
My second year, I was ranked 3rd in the state of Texas for master super heavyweight powerlifter. My second year, I also went to nationals and placed 5th at nationals. No, 6th at nationals. Which put me like 22nd in the United States or 34th in the United States, something like that, for masters powerlifters.
Okay, and what about now? Because you're on your 3rd year holding your your 3rd year. So what about now? Where are you ranked now?
Now, I'm ranked 2nd in state of Texas, I believe. I placed 4th in nationals last year. That put me between 18th and 22nd in the United States for masters powerlifters, masters super heavyweight powerlifter. So depending on my Wilks scores, depend on where I place every year. So the more weight you lift and the lighter the weight you are, depends on where you sit in ranking.
Okay, so what you telling us that what is your goal for 2020?
2020's goal is to set 3 Texas state records. I want to hit a 400-pound squat, which would be a Texas squat state record. I want to hit a 425-pound deadlift, which will be a Texas state deadlift record. If don't nobody beat me to it by October. And then I want to hit 1,100-pound total, which will be a total state record.
Okay, good goals. Okay, so where are you at? Well, you can't be close. I mean, I say can't be close. I know with COVID has slowed down everybody. So, but you've been still training at home, doing that home training still. So that's good. Have you had any major injuries doing your powerlifting?
Major injuries?
Yeah.
Actually, powerlifting has helped my injuries. I have degenerative bone disease on my L5 and L6 in my back. And so strength training has helped rebuild a lot of that muscle and a lot of that cartilage around it. So it helped give me strength back in my in my back. So I would say that I haven't had any major injuries, but it has helped me with ongoing issues that I have.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So for my audience, I'm asking this question for my audience to encourage them that they can do all things, and there's never too age doesn't matter when you start pursuing your passion. How old was you when you started powerlifting?
40.
So there you go. To my audience, you guys, it doesn't matter what age you are, what set in life. If you have a passion and you want to pursue something, you should go for it. Get out on faith and do it. Life is too short You don't want to be saying you shoulda, or you woulda, or you wish. Let's go for it. Life is too short. Thank you for sharing that. What advanced training techniques do you use?
What? Repeat that.
What kind of techniques do you use for training?
You faded out. Repeat that.
What kind of techniques do you use for training?
Oh, what kind of techniques do I use for training?
Yes.
So I have a trainer. I have a coach. She's out of Houston, and she used a strength and conditioning with a little bit of a bodybuilding type of technique. So I have my compound lifts, which is the back squat, the bench, and the deadlift. And then I have my accessories, which a lot of times is pulled out of a bodybuilding type of style workout. So I do a lot of trap workout. I do a lot of back workout. I do a lot of shoulder workout, hams and glute workout.
Okay. So, what's the funniest thing you've seen when you're training?
The funniest thing I've seen in my training?
Yeah, in your training? Yeah.
The way other people train.
What's funny about that?
Or the way other people try to tell you how to train. Because working out in a commercial gym, and if people don't know that you are a power lifter, you've been doing it for a while, they always try to correct you or tell you how you're doing something wrong or you're not doing it right. And then 9 times out of 10, they're not doing it right. So that's why I say the funniest thing is to watch somebody else train. Or to tell you how to train. Oh, you're not squatting low enough, or you need to do it this way and you need to do it that way. And so
that's funny. And they don't even know you're a professional.
No, they don't. Or they see you put a whole bunch of weight on the bar, and then they'll be like, "You got it? You sure? You know what you're doing? That's a lot of weight, So
yeah. So that's funny. What do you do? How do you relax when you're away from the gym or lifting? How do you relax?
I watch a lot of TV.
What's your favorite show?
ID channel.
Why?
I don't know. I just like murder mysteries and documentaries and crime shows. I just love crime shows.
Okay, that's good. Who is your inspiration in powerlifting or strength sports?
My all-time inspiration is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Really?
Yeah, I love me Arnold. I love Arnold. Saw Arnold back in the 80s on stage, and I've always wanted to be a bodybuilder.
Oh, wow.
And I
didn't know that. So
it was just at the time where women in bodybuilding just was not it. So, but my all-time inspiration is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then from there is Kai Green. And then you have a whole bunch of other bodybuilders that I love. So
okay. So tell us about your experience at the Arnold.
My experience at the Arnold was awesome. I encourage anybody that's in the fitness world, that is not in the fitness world, but just want to experience the expo, to go to the Arnold, because you get a taste of everything in the fitness world, from kids doing jump rope competition to body painting, strongman, bodybuilding, CrossFit, jiu-jitsu, fencing. They do everything at the Arnold, and it is one of the most wonderful events you can ever go to.
Really?
Yes.
So even if a person like me that's just wanna, I can just go and get a benefit. Even though I like working out, I'm a fitness fanatic, but I'm not into competition. So I would enjoy it.
You will enjoy it because you got so many sponsors, you got so many vendors, you got so many people like selling products that you don't see in Vitamin Shop, that you don't see in different places, that you can only get on the web. You have vegan-based products, you have protein-based products that they only sell on the West Coast, that they don't sell in the South, or they don't sell in different areas of the, they only sell in different parts of the United States. And all of these people bring all their product to the Arnold.
That's really cool.
And they sell their stuff at the Arnold. And so you get to sample so much stuff, and you get to see so much stuff. And then not only that, you get to see so many celebrities in the fitness world. You get to meet celebrities in the fitness world. You get to go to deadlift parties, and all type of things go on, and it's just and not to mention the gyms that open up facilities for you to do a workout. And then when you're doing this workout, you get to see all these other people in the fitness world at these gyms just having a ball, and all they doing is working out. So it's wonderful.
Really? That's really cool. It sounds like just a fitness party.
It is. It's a fitness party where everybody is in there for one thing, and it's all about fitness. It's not a show. It's not a body competition. It's fitness. Regardless of where you at, it's all about fitness.
That's good. I can't wait to go. I actually want to go one time. We've experienced it once. So I can't wait. Tell us something that most people don't know about you.
Most people don't know about me. Well, that's kind of hard because most people know a lot of I'm an open book, but most people don't know about me. I'm a big old softie.
Yeah, I can say that too. Yeah. I can say that. And that you have 3 kids. Well, my listeners, they don't know you have 3 kids, 3 adult kids.
Yeah, most people don't know that I have 3 adult kids. The reason why I started powerlifting at 40 is because my kids was grown and out the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So in powerlifting, but you didn't start just powerlifting. Tell us how you got started in powerlifting, because that's not what you started doing.
I started CrossFitting. CrossFitting. I did a couple CrossFit competitions, and knew that the things that they do in CrossFit was something that I was not gonna be able to do because of I'm not gymnastics. I'm more of a weight person than trying to walk on my hands. So I kind of met a coach at the gym that would train me for a powerlifting competition and took it from there.
That's good. Yeah, because most people don't know that you started into CrossFit first. Yeah.
Well, actually, I've been weights for 20 years, so 20 plus years. Yeah. I actually started lifting weights with my brother back in the 90s.
Yeah.
No, late 80s.
Okay. So what are you chasing? What is your ultimate goal? Where would you like to land? What would be big for you?
To make the world's team, the world masters team in powerlifting. I'm chasing a spot on the Masters World team within the next 3 years. That's what I'm chasing. That is my goal.
Okay. So can you describe your training philosophy? Do you have a training philosophy?
Go hard or go home.
Is that okay? I like that.
I mean, for me, it's I got out my house, I got out my bed, I got up to do this, then I got to give it my all, so I got to go hard or go home. So
it's exactly, and explain this, because you're considered raw powerlifting. What's the difference between raw powerlifting and what other powerlifting? I'm not educated enough to know.
Okay, so
educate us.
I'm a raw lifter because all I use is knee sleeves and a belt. You have a raw lifter and you have a equipped lifter. Equipped lifter use a suit and wraps that use more constriction on your knees to make them more tighter. And then a suit that sucks in more of your body fat to make you be able to lift more weight.
Oh, and that does work. It works for you.
Yeah, it works. So, say for instance, I know a lady that benches, and she's a equipped lifter and a raw lifter. So she'll bench in a bench shirt for equipped. She can bench up to 415 pounds for a woman.
Oh.
But without that shirt on, she only can bench, say, 292, 300 pounds without that shirt on, without any assistance. So the equipment gives you assistance to help you lift more weight. A raw lifter means you're doing it all on your own with just knee sleeves and a belt. Or some people don't use knee sleeves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But they still consider raw, right?
Right. Because they don't have no help. They don't have no equipment on.
Okay, well, I just got educated. So who do you think is the greatest lifter of all time?
The greatest lifter of all times is Eddie Cohen.
You think so?
Yes, of course. Eddie Cohen is the greatest lifter of all times.
So, okay. Give us his stats. I mean, tell us why you think so.
Eddie Cohen is about 60-some years old. He holds probably 20-some world records. He deadlifts, I think, probably 700 pounds. He's a short guy. He squats about 600. Wow. He's been powerlifting for over 30 years. He's been in the game for a long time, and there's a lot of great powerlifters out there, and there's a lot of great female powerlifters out there. But Eddie Cohen is one of the greatest of all time.
I like that. So when is you got a meet coming up, a soft meet coming up, right?
I have a mock meet coming up June 20th, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew I said it wrong. A mock meet. Okay. And what are you reaching for on that day?
On next Saturday, I'm reaching for a 415 deadlift, a 390 back squat, and anywhere from 225 to 230 on my bench.
Okay, so how did you land last week? Did you reach those numbers?
I haven't maxed out. I mean, I did all my openers. They looked great. I look good to pull back squat. I look good to pull at least 390, and if I wanted to push it, I probably can get a 400-pound back squat next weekend. The only thing I'm worried about is my deadlift. But I know me, I'm gonna pull and grind as much as I can because I want a 415-pound deadlift.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So what did you do different to prepare for this meet?
I don't know. The home gym worked. I got some good gains and some good training out of leaving a commercial gym, and quarantine gym worked. It gave me some good gain. I got 3 real good training partners, and we really just help each other and give each other feedback and correct each other. And we've been working out together for the last 2 months, and home gym has really gave me some real good gains.
That's good. That is good. What is your greatest memory from any of your competitions?
My greatest memory from any of my competitions.
Right.
I want to say it will probably be my very first competition. Because if you've never did a competition, you've never been to a powerlifting competition, and you've never did it, you don't know that your name on the board, so everybody sees your name. So to hear everybody scream your name from people that you don't know kind of like freaks you out. So, but my greatest memory was from my first competition. This old lady came up to me and said, "This is my very first powerlifting competition, and I came to support my grandson, but I had more fun watching you." So that was kind of touching because it was my very first competition and I didn't know what to expect. So the thrill of people enjoying screaming for me and watching me and cheering me on kind of gave me a good feeling.
That's good. That's good. I know you said that powerlifting has helped your bones and helped you with injuries you had, but how have it changed your life?
It gives you a different mindset. I'm always a laid back and humble person, but it gives you a different type of humbleness because it gives you a different type of humbleness because you have a different type of grind about you now because you're grinding for a different reason. It just gave me a different type of mindset. I'm more humble, I'm more aware, I'm more conscious to what I'm doing and what I'm per se eating. I'm not on a diet per se, but I do watch what I eat because my numbers matter at the end of the day. When I'm doing a meet, my weight numbers matter. So it makes you more conscious to what you put in your body if you want to be better, be better at the end of your cycle.
That's good. That's good. One last question. Leave us with this. What advice would you or tips would you give a powerlifter that's just starting out?
Trust the process. Don't doubt yourself. Get a coach that you believe in and think that know what they're doing and have some experience, and get somebody that also lifts, that power lifts too, because they know the ins and outs. But above and beyond, trust the process, because if you don't trust the process, then at the end of the day, it's not going to work for you. You have to trust the process.
Okay. So one last question, because this is anyone you would like to thank for helping you doing along this journey?
I have a lot of people I would thank. I would thank myself for taking the journey, the first step, but my family, some more than others, but my family is more supportive. My siblings, from day one, my brother, my sister Jeniece,
Coach J, me, I'm her sister, guys.
Yeah, and but you know what? My ultimate person is my mom. Because from the first CrossFit competition, she stopped talking about, y'all gotta go see y'all sister. Y'all gotta go see y'all sister. Y'all gotta go see us. So, that I at one point. I mean, not at one point. I think that's my biggest supporter. So, yeah.
She's all of our biggest supporter, boy.
My family for that. My daughter, my baby girl, travels everywhere I go. So, she's my video person. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. I want to say this, and this is the end of our interview, but I am so proud of you. You made a decision at 40 to go after your goals and your dreams, and you're doing it. You're breaking records. You're getting your name out there. People are recognizing you. You're just doing it. I mean, like I said, I'm in the fitness world, but I'm not in it like that. Not by any means. I'm just trying to do that, but I'm just grateful that you are setting the example and you're doing it. You're living your best life. So thank you for doing that, and thank you for being a part of this podcast, dressing us with powerlifting. So I appreciate it.
No problem.
And that's a wrap.
All righty. Thanks.
Bye. All right. Bye.
Listeners, I'm here to close out this interview. This was an amazing interview. I'm here to encourage you guys to never give up on your dreams. You heard the story. Lakeisha, she waited until she was 40, until she got her kids grown and out of the house to pursue her goal. But she never gave up on her dreams of being a professional powerlifter, being in this fitness industry. So you guys keep pushing through. Don't give up. Keep your dreams in front of you. Keep them where you can see them, and keep pursuing. Have an amazing week. Thanks for staying tuned and listening to Get Ready for the Dress.